What do you got, Fabiana?
Peppermint.
Peppermints? How about basil? Is that basil? Alright guys, so we're here. I'm with my mom. Not sure if you guys have met her at all in any of my videos yet, but Mom, Susan Capurso, or are you Capurso right now? Going to be?
Going to be again.
Alright. Well, we're on our way to a doctor's appointment, and so some of you may have read one of my bios at one point. I mentioned that she had cancer and that she was in remission, and she's literally the strongest person I know out there and gives me a lot of the values that I currently have. But unfortunately, we got news that her cancer has come back, and we're going to the appointment now for the second time to find out what is the exact protocol that we're going to be doing, or that she's going to be going through, in order to help kick this thing. And just want to put it out there that it sounds like, from what my understanding was, that she was in remission, but what I learned in our last appointment that we went is that she was on treatment that was keeping things at bay. And I'm not sure if anyone's cancer is completely gone and they're off medication. I don't know how that works, but what it sounds like is that the medication she was on is just not working to be as effective. And to what we understand today, that there's no new growth, but there is old spots coming back, and so we have to handle that, and we're going to attack it. We're going to figure it out and find out what we need to do to make it better, and she'll keep fighting, and that's all we can do. And that's the message I kind of want to leave you guys with, that sometimes everything isn't always what it seems on the surface, and you wouldn't look at her and think that she's a cancer patient, but at this point in time, she's somebody who has been in remission and now has a fight ahead of her. And you're not out there putting your business out to the world, and as I am here for her, and I thank her for letting me do this and share with you the intimacy of what this means to us and our family. But we'd extend your prayers, if you're willing and able to give those, and just be with us in this time, and just give people grace, because you just never know what they're going through. So that's kind of our message today, is we go learn more information on what we're going to do to fight this thing, and take a protocol approach and be active. We're not going to sit back. We're going to make sure that her diet's on point, and all the things that we can control, we're going to control. So that's our message for now. So wish us luck, and say some prayers. Hey y'all, so I'm just going to do a check-in, and I'm still finding my voice on these videos again. I used to do this a lot, and haven't done it in a while, so still just trying to find my groove again. But I figure I would leave kind of this time block right now. So we're like 7 days or 8 days recording right now off of President Biden having this big mess in Afghanistan with the pullout. It's actually August 24th, and we're supposed to be August 31st is like the drawdown, when you have no more troops there. And I just want to put that as like a timestamp and reference point, because this video is going to live on, for whenever you're watching it. It's just so you could have like a time block of when this was going on. So today's crazy times. Whether you're, in America, it's very political. You're either on the left side or on the right side. There's very little independent thinking, that I see going on. And that's where I would say I would put myself. I align myself with more conservative values if I was to put myself into a box, because I enjoy my faith and my freedom and things of that nature, where liberalism right now, which by definition doesn't actually, speak to the left, they're supposed to be more accepting of everyone. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that's the case, with Antifa, Black Lives Matter, and things of that nature. But, just kind of sharing my voice and, where I'm at right now with you guys, and what's going on. It's really troubling times where, the divide is very crucial. You're either into the vaccine or not into the vaccine. And, it can actually ruin friendships and, ruin conversations when it should absolutely be somebody's choice, to get vaccinated or not. It just got passed yesterday, today's Tuesday, where Pfizer was given FDA approval. Seems like it was kind of rushed. And, I'll just go on record right now where I'm at. I am not vaccinated. I don't get flu vaccines. I don't know that I've ever gotten a flu vaccine. But I hadn't got the COVID vaccine yet, and I haven't got sick. And I own a gym, and I've been consistently out in public, and I don't wear a mask. I did for like a month when they really, pushed us on it, but I just don't. And you can attribute that to possibly my health and what I've exposed myself to over the years and the immunity that I've built up. You could contribute it to luck, God's protection, whatever you want to contribute it to. It's my choice to decide if I want to wear a mask or if I would like to, get the vaccine or take care of my health. More so than, with today's environment, climate, they, make you feel like you're supposed to choose a side. Well, no, they just make you, they make you think and guilt yourself into doing one or the other, depending on which media source or, which influencers or whoever you get your news or information from. And I think it's bull. There's a lot of times in the past where my body, my choice movement and things of that nature for abortion, which, I is even as a Christian believe it's the person's right to choose. And, you'll face the music one day and it's not my choice to put that on you. So I'm actually, on that side of the fence where, it's not up to me to decide. But, that's where I stand on that. However, it's just interesting to be somebody in this day and age who, can have an opinion, which I do and I share, and I feel like I've certainly lost. I've lost a lot of followers over it because I stand up for the values that I believe in, and I feel like if you don't stand up for something, you'll fall for anything. Is a great way to put things. And I'm willing to be canceled, or I'm willing to put myself out there, in order to stand up for what I believe in. Because if you don't, again, you're just going to, not really have a say, and you won't be able to, have an opinion when things get taken away from you later. If you didn't stand up for some things today, you're just sheep. And so kind of just, that's my message today, is to take a stand, have an opinion, but, have it based in the facts, or have it based in your mission or your values, or things that matter to you, not just because it's popular and trendy or you don't want to be canceled, but because that's who you are and that's what you believe in. That's all I got to say on that. We are at the gym. I'm going to go to the gym right now. We are going to hit second leg day, or the day number 2, which should be day number 1 of the program. You guys will see it a different way. But it's going to be the heavy leg day. So we're going to go get into that right now. Let's go. One thing I like doing when I'm doing my calves is stretch them out. So hit the exercise, and in between, as you're resting, stretch them out, get a really good stretch on that. So. I aimed for 5 exercises, and I'm out here an hour and 50 minutes right now, or maybe a little less, hour and 45. So we're gonna not do that 5th exercise and just do 4 exercises on this day. So I got to figure out how to like sequence it in because I want to hit it. I like the exercise that I chose. I just had to move this workout around just to make sure that the body parts had enough rest between groupings. So this is what happens when you go through it the first time. Feel how it feels on your body. Therefore, when you do it afterwards, it's polished. So that's a perfect example of what I did today. 5 exercises, and I had to get rid of sumo deadlifts just because I did leg press here, unilateral pin press, if you will, and essentially a deadlift is almost the same thing as far as a press off the floor. So a little bit more quad dominant, back to back. I don't want to do that. So we're gonna have to give it a rest and find a way to put those sumos or deadlifts somewhere in the workout. Possibly tomorrow on arm day and abs, use a nice compound. That way we recruit that, hormone in the body, and possibly do something that way. So stay tuned.